marks World Environmental Day with a focus on providing essential infrastructure to support life on Earth and human development. As this year's celebration marks celebrating biodiversity, Metro News explores Ghana's effort in reversing the destruction of nature and its biodiversity.
Celebrated every year on June 5, World Environment Day is aimed at creating awareness and reminding people the role they play in preventing the loss of biodiversity and preserving nature. The campaign was first held in 1974 with the theme Only One Earth during the first day of the United Nations Conference on the Human Environment. It has since been a flagship campaign for raising awareness on emerging environmental issues from marine pollution, human overpopulation, and global warming to sustainable consumption and wildlife crime. As Ghana battles environmental challenges amid COVID-19 pandemic, how has the focus on biodiversity been? In an interview with Metro News, an environmentalist at Bolaplast, Abubakar Isaka, called for action to be taken to reduce plastic pollution in the country.
We have to take actions instead of talking. And as part of taking the action, this is the way we should go. We should reduce single-use plastics, use clothes shopping bag. Whenever we go shopping, we come back, we wash it, we reuse it again. We should segregate our waste, use the organic for something useful, use the plastic for something useful to beat air pollution, to beat plastic pollution and make the environment green.
But what are we doing as a country, individually and as a community to ensure positive impact of waste segregation in various assemblies? Isaac Waka tells us more in the area of managing waste in the Ayawaso North constituency.
Instead of dumping poly cans into the drains and in our streets, they collect them and convert them into waste bins, which they distribute within the community for people to actually dump their waste. Now, coming to the organic waste, instead of dumping it everywhere, they pick up the organic waste and compost it. Now, when they compost it, this compost is used again in greening the environment, that is planting trees. And so they have a whole cycle way of naturally recycling the waste that they generate into usable materials.
The Ministry of Environment, Science, Technology and Innovation, which is mandated to formulate, develop and monitor environmental policies, is urging Ghanaians to restore their relationship with nature as progress is being made to keep the environment clean.
This is not a one-day fight, this is a long, drawn-out war and there will be battles here and there. But on the whole, I think we are making progress. And coming to the acceptance of the plastic management policy by Cabinet is also a very good sign. And in it we have detailed plans to come to terms with these environmental issues. And we should not exclude ourselves from it as human beings, because we are in it and we have to take care of the rest. If we don't do it ourselves well, we will be doing harm to ourselves and the future generation.
Celebrating World Environment Day 2020 in this exceptional time, nature is cautioning humans to value the essential infrastructure that supports life on Earth and human development.